This is the match between me and James for the world title, and Zach was the special referee for this match. Now going into this, Zach and James had a match for the number contendership. It was either James had the stipulation if he won, basically which he did, he would get to choose if he wanted the no limits title to be in the finals with Brent, like you saw in the match before, or to face me for the world championship. And of course James, like, you know, everybody wants a world title shot, you know, so he was he picked a smart way, and he faced me. Which was a tough task knowing that, like, I mean, I'm sure he knows that, and plus, like, every time I face him on the trampoline, I mean, it's like a very tough match anyway. So, you know, it wasn't going to be, like, an easy, like, bout for either of us, because we're both, like, very confident in what we do, and we just look to win in any way, shape, or form. The reason I'm not coming out here because, like, I'm not doing my normal stuff is I didn't hear the music at first. It was kind of funny, so I was standing back there and I thought it was still James music playing, so, like, I got up all the way, like, to the end of this wall, and I tried listening, and then I finally heard my music playing, like, it was, like, almost in the middle of my song, so then, like, I finally come out. And you'll see that in a minute. Be patient.
Yeah, you can't really hear it from behind the wall.
There we go, there it is. As you can see, like, before you much, you know, I'm like a little bit cocky. I'm like saying, you know, they're not going to get this, whatever, to my opponent, but I was feeling something that day, like, something was going to happen. Bad, because, like, in the last match you saw, James kind of, like, screwed Brent, excuse my language, out of the no limits title for Zach to win. And Zach was guest referee for our match. So I was thinking at the time, like, you know, something's going on here, something fishy about this. But I went in there, like, just to retain my title. And we'll see how that plays out later in the match.
If you ever saw Bobby wrestle, if you've seen all of his matches, he does really well in his matches. He's mostly in control most of the whole match. He tries his best, and he got all he got. And he'll probably let it all out on him. And that's really pretty much, you could see pretty much in this match how he does it.
And then James, you have James, like, he was, like, the most, like, intense person we had, the most physical. He'll beat the hell out of you whenever he gets the chance.
He's a decorated athlete. He, former three-time world champion, so who knows, a four-time, but hey, we'll see what happens.
Zach commentating basically with me. He chose to. I did not choose this, thank you. And we got Adam, the cameraman, of course.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm the cameraman.
We got the cameraman talking with us because, of course, like, he gets all the great action shots. He wasn't there last time, but I guarantee you, just like I said in the match before this, he'll be there next time. I guarantee it.
Yeah, this is, again, not me recording. It is. Who's recording this? Brent?
Yes.
Brent's recording this.
I recorded the first match you guys saw, and then Brent was recording this one. So we'll see how he does in this one.
Brent gets a little bit close in a lot of the shots, but it still looks pretty good. I'm not complaining.
And me kissing my world title, yes. That was it.
I've held that world title. First time I stepped into the trampoline, I was a world champion. I lost in the first 50 years ago. Everybody saw. You guys were watching.
The funny part about that was, like, that first event that we had, Battle Cry, that was on my mom's birthday. It was, like, my birthday is the day after, and whenever we had that match, it was on my mom's birthday, and, like, I had to, like, beg her for us to have an event that day. She didn't really want to because my family was going to be there, and, like, my family's not really fond of wrestling except for, like, me and my grandfather and my sisters. That's basically who you saw, like screaming for us and stuff like that. That was, like, my sisters the whole time. So they were really supportive of it. And then we got away good with it. And this game just pounding in my head.
That's one of the things that happens in wrestling. You got a fast, quick action. They come at you and you can see them just trying to hit you. I remember whenever
The other Adam was bad referee the one day.
Yeah.
He was saying he was getting like punched in the face and kicked in the face.
Yeah, like he kept getting in the way in our matches, so you know.
You probably won't see him on track anymore.
Yeah, that was like a one-time thing.
I guess it was just a special ref day, because that's the only person you could probably get into that.
Yeah, that's the only person we actually could get for a ref, because we don't want any of the rest of the season referees. So.
I could see Bobby's hurt, but, you know, we'll take back control. He got the foul. I just see James trying to run, using his... Oh, there's a nice shot.
Me and James just, like, all flat out just, like, trying to kill each other for the world title. Basically, the main goal in ETW is, like, you're in ETW, you want to be the world champion. You know, some people, like, world championship is, like, more important than, like, the No Limits championship, but people still strive to, like, you know, get the world title. Like, you've seen, like, Zach the world champion, me the world champion, and as soon as you see this, you'll find out next champion. But other people want to do, like, I can see, like, Brent coming in the world title picture, like, really, really soon, because he's just, like, a phenomenal athlete also. Just like all of us, like, the way we started out was, it was me, Zach, our friend Paul, and Dustin. Well, Paul wasn't in it at first, like, the first ever event we had, it was me, Zach, Dustin, and our friend Chris, who's no longer part, but he was there at the beginning, and we had a fatal four-way to see who the first ever world champion was, and, like, I ended up winning that match. It was like a fatal four-way elimination, so I ended up winning this match. But
that's what I like about Bobby. He's starting to get high flying. He's starting to get planted on his feet on the bars. He knows, like if you see in the first match, me and Brent were jumping on the bars. That's what I thought Bobby was just talking physical, but now he's learning how to jump.
Learning how to jump.
He's getting up there.
White boy got hopped.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it.
Pretty much the three original people in ETW on that trampoline level.
Well, James, like, came on our second ever event, but yeah, we still count him as, like, one of the originals.
James is a loyal person. ETW.
He strives to be the best in ETW, just like me. Because, you know, like, between me and him, yeah, we're friends off the trampoline, but, like, once we get on that thing, like, the sky's the limit is, like, to what we can do. Because we try to beat the hell out of each other every time we're on the trampoline. Just to make sure it's, like, a good match, and we should beat the hell out of each other because we like to do it. So
I felt bad for James in the one match where it was the three-way between you, him, and Zach.
Yeah.
James got hit so much that...
Yeah, no, he kept, like, whenever he got off the trampoline, all you hear is, like, boom, and all you hear is, like, a big thump. Whenever he hit the ground, like, everybody's just like, oh, it's crazy. James could take some punishment. I won't take that away from him.
You ever see more, like, tag team matches on ETW MySpace? James got kicked, like, literally right in the face.
Yeah, he got kneed right in the face by Zach, and, like, he got kneed in the face by Darren the one time, and he just got knocked out for, like, the rest of the matches.
He was bleeding after, whenever Zach gave him the big boot, he was bleeding after that.
Yeah, I told him to put, put his hands up, and I guess he didn't hear me, and, like, I kicked him in the mouth.
Yeah, we don't try to hurt each other, but, like, whenever we get on a roll, and if we don't know what we're doing, sometimes people get hurt.
Yeah, the pain's inevitable. Like, eventually you're gonna get hurt if you're an ETW wrestler. We try to make it minimal, but, like, you're gonna get hurt, even though it's a trampoline. And
yeah, like, people, like, let's just say, like, how can it hurt, like, being on a trampoline?
Whenever you go, like, 6 feet in the air, even if there's a trampoline, if you land the wrong way, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. And plus, like, some of those that we're doing now, like, how can it hurt, like, on a trampoline, like a choke slam or something like that. Well, if you wrestle for a long time on a trampoline, like, a long time during a match, and then you get choke slammed, it's gonna take its toll on you. Believe me. Like, me and Zach have been doing this since, like, I was 14, which was, like, 4 years ago. We got our first trampoline, and that's our original trampoline that we got. And it's still, like, in, like, good shape today. But we've wrestled so many times on that thing, it's, like, unbelievable.
And he takes choke slams also. When you hit the trampoline, you bounce up as well, and it matters how you land after the impact as well. You get seriously hurt as well as that. You can land on your neck.
And then you'll see like one part in this match, like I drop kick James, and his head like goes like flying backwards, and he hits the spring.
Oh yeah, I'm glad he didn't hit the bar. That would have.
Yeah, that would have been like it for the match.
You can tell that his head already, like you can tell after that his head was all messed up, because he couldn't even do anything. He couldn't even walk right. Oh, I think it's coming up right now. Yeah.
Right here, watch his head.
Oh!
Damn. Right?
I think he did hit the bar, actually. That looks like he hit the bar.
Well, I don't think he did, because like you would have heard like a loud like ding, and I just tried to wake him up. So that's
you saw in the first match, even when you try to type moves, you can get hit like right to his ankle, or his neck, sorry.
Yeah, earlier in the match. In the first match, and then like James gets hurt here, but like he eventually like shakes it off. He like didn't get hurt that bad, so that was a good sign.
James has a lot of endurance.
Yeah.
Bobby has more, like they're both pretty much equal, but Bobby has a little bit more power and James has a little bit more endurance.
Yeah.
James has a six-pack and Bobby doesn't.
Yeah.
Bobby's still rough, though. He's probably can beat anybody in ETW pretty much. He's beaten my ass so many times, I can't remember. We got so many bumps and bruises from him.
James doing a little bit of cheating right there.
I haven't seen him.
And then my dad decides to run the lawnmower. How about that? But basically, yeah, you'll see my face here.
This face is priceless coming up right now.
My face was like, yeah, there you go.
What the fuck?
I was just like, what the hell is going on? And that was kind of like my initial reaction at the end of this match, which you guys will see like coming up soon. But
it might not be cut because of the one match.
Yeah, that was
reaction to it.
Yeah. Boy, me and James, every time we get on that trampoline together, we just we go all out.
Probably the greatest move I've ever seen in ball. You say right. Oh.
There goes my swanton. Like I'm trying to pin him right here, and then he flips me over, and then Zach just like hesitates for a little bit. James almost gets the win, so Zach hesitated there for a minute, and James trying to go for his pedigree, and then like flip him over.
Like me and Bobby were talking about, James was really like he could really get hurt. If you really flip him the wrong way, he will get hurt.
And then I finally got James call out the flex power driver, and like here it goes, and then Zach just stops counting, and here comes the screw job.
Kind of, yeah, it wasn't too good right there. I didn't see any shoulders off the ground or anything.
And there goes my beautiful and pretty.
That was a clear 3 count, and then here comes
the rest of Lily getting in attacking Bobby and whatnot.
And then James, here comes pedigree, so
kind of a cheap ending.
1, 2, 3. That was basically the end of the match. It happens. James all emotional because he gets his first title win of season 2, and that was just the end of it. He beat me, not in the best way possible, but in June, I'll get my rematch, because I have a rematch clause. And basically, like, what you don't see, because the camera, like, runs out here, what Zach did, like, I got up, I tried getting up, I didn't know what was going on, I got up, Zach hits me with the belt, like, right in the face, and then James gives me another pedigree, and then James goes backstage, and that was the end of the video.